Okay, you've heard it said over and over again, oh, you can live on love. Okay, well...
And love don't pay bills.
Yeah, forget it. I mean, the truth is, you know, you can't live with money sometimes because you fight over having too much. Sometimes you can't live without it because you end up stressed and all that. So we're trying to sort this out. Now, here, along with Brad, we have Eryn-Faye Frans. She's a lawyer, she's a financial coach, and a life coach. We're glad to have you here. Excellent.
Welcome.
Delighted to be here. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Now,
I have to go back.
Going.
You know me, I got to finish what I started. Okay, so we did the newlywed, but I'd love a piece of advice for those of us, yahoo, that's me, who have kids about to go to college.
I think for that group of people, the most important thing they need to do is make sure they have a financial plan at this point in time. When the economy was going good, you could sort of wing it and get by and probably actually accomplish a number of financial goals. In this circumstance, with the economy as tough as it is, you need to have a plan.
There's no winging anymore,
exactly.
Is there?
And you need to have a plan, and that will then set the pathway for the next 15 to 20 years for you to still have a reasonable future.
Okay, old farts like me, right?
Oh, stop.
I'm closest to retirement of all of you, right? So what's a guy, you know, leaning towards retirement thinking right now, or maybe in retirement with all this mess going on?
So you and that group generally are the people I feel the most sorry for.
That's what I was going to say. It's so horrible.
Because their lives have really been changed in many ways.
Okay, you haven't lost half your savings like my parents and other people's parents have.
I did lose half my savings.
Okay, I didn't know
Forgive
that.
me.
I'm sorry.
Hey, are you sure?
Well, ask my financial advisor. I think it was 42%, okay? No, anyway.
So those people that are in retirement, they have to make very tough decisions now. They will have to forego certain things. Yes. There is no doubt about it. In most situations, they're just going to have less.
Because we don't have time to recover.
There's not the time to recover.
The people in the middle years or younger years have time to recover.
Exactly.
I lost those years when I lost all that money.
Correct.
Oh, that's sad. But so there's stress at every group that we're talking about. And so I would love to hear relationally, because I think stress isolates people and pushes them apart. And I'm thinking this is a time we need each other.
Okay, what kind of fights have you seen?
All sorts of fights. You know, the issue is that relationships go off the rails when communication breaks down, and stress is one of the big things that will break down communication faster than anything. When you have a worldwide...
Why does stress break down communication?
Because people stop talking to each other. Because men in particular, they like to go within themselves.
They pull away.
They pull away. They really honestly do. And then that makes women even more grabby.
Or when they get pushed, they explode.
Very true.
So whether it's withdrawing or it's the panic exploding, neither makes for a good discussion.
Okay, but if my understanding is, don't men pull away when they're under stress because they are independent problem solvers? So they want to be able to fix it.
They are independent problem solvers, but also they have that responsibility that's inbred into each of us, that we are the providers, and we're having trouble at this point in time.
We got to fix it, and we can't.
Exactly. It's out of our control.
Okay, so real quick, because I always want to learn, what do you men need from us women right now when you're pulling away and you're feeling like your providing isn't going that good?
Probably just know that we're valued, that our role in the home is valued more than anything else.
And I would say, too, for women, they have to have the language that we're in this together. Because if the man is taking the personal responsibility that this is his fault, whether or not it is in actuality, he's feeling the blame, then any sort of blame language that even gets close there, he's going to feel that even more.
And that blame, I mean, and listen to me, people. The blame just screws up everything in the home, okay? I mean, first of all, the economic downturn nobody can control, okay? So keep that in mind. But saying, well, if you would have, or why didn't you? You should have earlier pulled this out, all that. You can't predict those things. I mean, so it doesn't solve anything. So decide to let go of the blame and work together.
Okay, I want to go to the other side. What do women do generally when they're under stress?
Freak.
Shop.
You do not get to answer that question.
They shop. I love it. I need a little mall therapy.
And it's the worst thing in a time like this because we have a shortage of money.
Yeah.
And where do we go? We go shopping, right? And we have a potential to then really elevate the problems within the family budget.
Yeah. But the other side of it is women really do worry maybe at a higher rate. Men might worry private and deeper, but I deal with a lot of counseling situations where I see the woman carrying the emotional side of it, like, because so much of her life is touching so many things that are affected by finances, and it just really pressures her, right?
It's very true.
Eryn-Faye, what should we say to them? What do we need as wives, as we're under this stress in the home? What can the men do for us?
You know, I think the number one thing is that men can just listen. without the need to fix everything. I think that's a crucial thing. If they can just listen and hear the feedback, and also if you can have girlfriends, because girlfriends aren't expecting to fix things as well. Those are two very good things that you could do.
Guys have to learn to listen like a girl.
No. Just listen would be a great place to start. Doesn't have to be like a girl. The other thing, too, is I would say that team part goes both ways. Help us, let us know that we feel like that you do need us and that we're involved. Not that you're just off on your own.
When I'm dealing with clients in my office, I'm often interested to see how either one of the couple will relate to the financial stress we're under. And often one of them, and it's not necessarily the woman or the man, will go silent. Even in meetings that I have, you'll see one sitting really distant, and you know that they're plagued by what's going on, but they're not finding a way to discuss it or to bring it out. And
It's just weighing on them.
It's just weighing.
So there's the question. Who is going silent in your relationship because you're under the stress? We've got to be talking while we're under pressure, and we've got to be listening. You've got to come back because we've got 6 little things that make a big difference when you're under financial pressure.